any reason why you think that your person isn't coming in? Why would you think that when you've done so much work on yourself? When you've done so much work on yourself in releasing those toxic connections, those friends with benefits, those lovers, those haters, those everybody, why do you think that your person isn't coming in? Why do you think that the work that you've done on yourself isn't recognized by the Most High? And as I split the deck, do you see that, beloved? Do you see that, beloved? And the other card on the other side of the deck, beloved, hiding their true feelings, beloved, reconciliation. Why do you think that your person, beloved, I say that question again, beloved, remember, I love you all, yeah? I'm here for your highest good. Sit with me on this one. They desire you. Why do you think that they are not coming back? Why do you think that you are not going to receive unconditional love? Somebody who is emotionally connected to their feelings and just want to show you how real they are and not toxic. We've got toxic lover out here. You see, you've had this love, Baba. I keep saying that. You've had this love, beloved. You know what toxic love is all about, and you don't want that anymore. So why on earth do you think that somebody is not going to come in, or that you might attract another toxic love? No. Why not? Because you've done the work. Look. This person, and this card's never popped out before, this person is going to show up in your life with a surprise gift. They are showing up as a surprise in your life. It says, surprise visit, reaching out in person. Your person's coming in, baby. And they have been hiding their true feelings, but they're coming to express their emotions right now. Angel number 717. It says deep emotions, secretly in love. And it also says cold and detached. So whilst you might think that they are cold and detached at the minute, no, they're simply healing and planning, strategically planning, Knight of Pentacles, how to come in, beloved, and tell you how to come in and reconcile with you, beloved. Look, harmony, resolving issues, getting back together. Like I said before, beloved, you've had a toxic love. This isn't a toxic love, this person that's coming in. No. Look. This is a love whereby you desire each other, and it's a healthy desire. It's a soul contract. You've both met each other before in a previous timeline, in a past life. If anything, the toxic ex is probably a bit pissed at the fact that you're coming into connection with somebody if the person's not already here. Because let's face it, they watch you online. They get tarot readings done on you because you can go on Etsy and get a tarot reading, beloved. You can go anywhere and get a tarot reading on somebody. This says desire, self-pleasure, sexual thoughts, intense feelings. This is what your person has for you, beloved. They desire you a lot. So I want you to get out of this thing whereby you believe your person's not coming in, because they are. They're coming in to offer you partnership, to reconcile with you, to pour their love onto you. Will you take my cup of love? Or will you reject me? They are absolutely infatuated by you, beloved. And this is something that you've been calling in. This is something that you've been manifesting. You have been alchemizing all energy that has been directed towards you, from those toxic exes, because you got to a point where you were just like, that's it, I'm done. I'm done. Drop the mic, drop the pen, I'm out the door. You got fed up. You've had enough of this timeline. And you left your exes in a state of like, well, I feel a little bit guilty. But let's face it, once the ego kicks in, this soon goes on the upside down because they don't feel guilty at all for what they did. But this says apology, remorseful and ashamed. Maybe, but they'll never voice that to you. However, this person that's coming in is the real deal. So why wouldn't you accept their offer? And why would you think that somebody is not coming in for you, beloved? Because they see you. Do you see them? Look. This is your old timeline, whereby those people that the toxic love that you cut off, they're hurting now because they can see the glow in your eye. They can feel it. They know it. So be mindful of your energy, the thoughts that pop into your energy. Likewise, if your person out there is watching, they need to be mindful as well. Because these energies are really trying to stop this connection from coming together. But they can't stop what the Most High has ordained already. No. Because they are not greater than the Most High. No. Told you. They're snooping, watching you, stalking you almost, wanting to see if you're going to slip up and, when you're talking or when you're doing whatever you do online, if they can kind of like pick the sense from the nonsense, if you're in a relationship with somebody. But let me show you something. This person that desires you, this soul contract, this beautiful reconciliation, they're planning to come in towards you. I hope you're ready. Child, if you have not got your waxing done, you best get your ass to the beautician, sort yourself out. Likewise, guys out there, if you ain't been to the gym for a while, not saying it matters really, do you know what I mean? Love is love, hey? But you might just want to just go and like lift some weights a little bit, because I tell you, we've got desire out here on the table. Intense feelings. Yeah, look. Egg on their face, cold shoulder. So don't be surprised if your ex starts to ignore you. Wouldn't that be a fine thing? Beloved, this self-doubt that you had, that I picked up on when I pressed record, dispel it. Send it away. This is an energy that is actually not your energy. It's an energy that's been directed towards you. Because whether you want to believe it or not, beloved, angel numbers 888-777, your person is coming in, and they're coming in strong with feelings that they need to confess to you, that they desire you, they want to date you and take you out, they're infatuated by you. And most importantly, this reconciliation is a soul contract. It's not a karmic contract, beloved. The second energy out here is karmic, but the first energy was a soul contract. So don't have any doubt, my baby, because your person's coming in. Just keep working on yourself. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep the faith, because all is well.